Welcome students, myself Mehmet Pasha, and today in this session we will continue with the chapter that is motion. So now in this session we will discuss some of the parameters that is related to motion. Okay, so in last class we have discussed what is meant by uniform motion, non-uniform motion and speed. So here let us discuss the one of the parameters. Okay, so here speed with the direction, that is nothing but velocity. So speed with the direction is called as what? Velocity. Okay, so if we specify or describe the rate of motion of an object along a straight line in a definite direction. Okay, so if we specify the rate of motion of an object in a particular direction, then it can be termed as an velocity. So here velocity is having magnitude as well as direction, but speed is having only magnitude. Okay, so what is velocity? If the rate of motion of an object is specified with the particular direction, then we can call that as a velocity. So here the SI unit of velocity is same as that of the speed, that is meter per second. SI unit is what? Meter per second. So velocity is having, remember, velocity is having magnitude as well as direction, but speed is having only magnitude. So here velocity of the objects may remain constant or it may vary. Velocity of the objects may remain constant or it may vary. Varied means changing. If the velocity of an object is getting changed, if the velocity of the object is getting changed at a particular instance, then how we need to calculate the average velocity? So here we can calculate the average velocity same as that of how we have calculated in the speed, in case of speed. Okay, so here average velocity is nothing but initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. Okay, so how average velocity is calculated? Average velocity is calculated by the arithmetic mean of initial velocity and final velocity. So this can be represented mathematically by u plus v divided by 2. Okay, so this velocity can be represented, average velocity can be represented mathematically by v as v average equals to u plus v by 2. So here u is nothing but initial velocity and v is nothing but final velocity. So remember, velocity is having magnitude as well as direction, but speed is having only magnitude. Okay, now we shall see what is meant by uniform velocity. Okay, so now we shall see what is meant by uniform velocity. So okay, look at here I have made 4 instances. Okay, so if the man is here, okay, or if he is in bike, so from A to B. Okay, so when he is moving from A to B, if his velocity is 2 meter per second, when he is moving from A to B, if his velocity is 2 meter per second, and again if he is moving from B to C, and again if the velocity is 2 meter per second, and further when he is moving from C to D, again his velocity is 2 meter per second, then we can call this kind of velocity as a uniform velocity. So we can call this kind of velocity as a uniform velocity. Look at here, when he moves from A to B, the velocity is 2 meter per second. When he is moving from B to C, the velocity is 2 meter per second, and when he is moving from C to D, again the velocity is 2 meters per second. So this kind of constant, no, it is a constant. So this kind of velocity is known as uniform velocity. Now we shall discuss what is meant by non-uniform velocity. Okay, so now we shall discuss what is meant by non-uniform velocity. So look at here students, here I have made some instance. Okay, so here imagine if the object is at A. Okay, so if he is moving from A to B, when he is moving from A to B, if his velocity is 2 meter per second, when he is moving from A to B, so if his velocity is 2 meter per second, and if when he is moving from B to C, if velocity is 3 meter per second, and if he is moving from C to D, if his velocity is 5 meter per second, okay, when he is moving from A to B, if his velocity is 2 meter per second, and again when he moves from B to C, if his velocity is 3 meter, and when he moves from C to D, and if his velocity is 5 meter or something, and if he is moving from D to E, and if his velocity is 4 meter per second, okay, so this kind of velocity. So here velocity is changing now. At first, when he is moving from A to B, his velocity is 2 meter per second, and second, when he is moving from B to C, his velocity is 3 meter per second. Next, when he is moving from C to D, his velocity is 5 meter per second, and if when he is moving from D to E, his velocity is what? 4 meter per second. So here the velocity is changing now. It is getting changed. The velocity is not same as throughout the distance. Okay, so throughout the journey. So here this kind of velocity is called as non-uniform velocity. So this kind of velocity is called as what? Non-uniform velocity. So why? Because the velocity of an object is not constant at all the times. The velocity of an object is not constant at all the times. It is getting changed. So first it was 2 meter per second. Next it has become 3 meter per second. Next it has become 5 meter per second. So here the velocity of an object is keep on changing. Okay, is keep on getting varied. So this kind of velocity we will call as a non-uniform velocity. Now we shall see the next parameter, that is rate of change of velocity. It can also be called as an acceleration. So here, as I told you, velocity of the object is not constant all the times. It is getting changed. Okay, it is getting changed. So here, if the velocity of an object remains constant, if the velocity of an object is remain constant, then here the change in velocity is what? 0. For an example, as I have discussed previously, that is okay. So here A, B, C. So if a person is at B, to come while moving from A to B, if his velocity is 2 meter per second, if while coming from A to B, if his velocity is 2 meter per second, and while coming from B to C, if his velocity is again 2 meter per second. So look at here. What is this? Here is there any change of velocity? No. Here there is no any change of velocity. So here the change in velocity is what? Change in velocity is 0. Okay. So change in velocity is 0. So whenever the velocity of an object is getting changed, okay, so whenever the velocity of an object is getting changed for a particular time, okay, so whenever the change in velocity is getting changed in a unit time, okay, or we can call that thing as an acceleration. Okay, so the parameter acceleration, what it defines the change of velocity of an object in a unit time. Okay, so what is acceleration? The parameter acceleration defines the rate of change of velocity in a definite time or in a unit time. Okay, so here, so what is acceleration? Rate of change of velocity in a unit time. Okay, so if the velocity of the object is getting changed, we can define it as an acceleration. Okay, so what is acceleration? Acceleration is nothing but rate of change of velocity in a unit time. So this can be written as acceleration. Acceleration is equals to change in velocity. Acceleration is nothing but change in velocity by time. Okay, so acceleration is nothing but change in velocity by time. So with equation it can be written like this. Okay, so here what is change in velocity? As I told you, initial velocity is represented by u and final velocity is represented by v. Okay, so here change in velocity can be represented by v minus u by t. Okay, so change in velocity. So here v is a final velocity. So v is what? Final velocity. So why we are taking v means v will be maybe maximum in some cases. Okay. So this is a final velocity now. As v is a final velocity, so we'll take v as first, and as u is the initial velocity, so here we'll take u. Next is u. So here we can with this we can find what is the change in velocity. Okay, so here why we have taken v minus u, we have taken v minus u to find what is the actual change in the velocity of an object. Okay, so we define z is equals to v minus u by t. So this kind of motion where the velocity is changing. Okay, so this kind of motion where the velocity is changing, this kind of motion is called as accelerated motion. Okay, the motion where the velocity of an object is getting changed, this kind of motion is called as accelerated motion. Okay, so remember, acceleration can be negative or it can be positive. Acceleration can be negative or it can be positive. If the acceleration is in the direction of velocity, it is taken as positive. If the acceleration is in the direction of velocity, it can be taken as negative, and if it is in the direction opposite to that of the velocity, it can be taken as negative. So here the SI unit of acceleration is, okay, SI unit of acceleration. SI unit of acceleration is what? The SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Now we will see what is meant by uniform acceleration. Okay, so let us see here. A, B, C, B. Okay, so here when the object, here I have taken a person, when the object is traveling from A to B, okay, so when the object is traveling from A to B, if his velocity is 2 meter per second, okay, again when he is traveling from B to C, when he is traveling from B to C, if his velocity is 3 meter per second, and when he is traveling from C to D, if his velocity is 4 meter per second. Okay, so here look at students. So here the velocity of an object is keep on changing. The velocity of an object is keep on changing, and look at the change. Okay, so at first time, okay, during first second, in the first second, the velocity of an object is 2 meter per second. In second, okay, in the next second, the velocity of the object is 3 meter per second, and in next second, the velocity of the object is 4 meter per second. So okay, so during each seconds, so here the velocity of the object is getting increased by 1 meter per second. Okay, so here during each next seconds, the velocity of an object is increased by 1 meter. Okay, so this kind of acceleration, this is acceleration now. Here the velocity is changing. Here the velocity is changing. So this change in velocity is called acceleration. So now look at the change. The change is uniform. The change is uniform. That is, it is increasing only one. That is, first it was 2 meter per second, and in next second it has become 3 meter per second, and in next second the velocity has become 4 meter per second. Okay, so this kind of acceleration is called as uniform acceleration. Why? Because here at each instance, okay, the velocity of an object is increasing only 1 meter per second. The velocity of an object is increasing only 1 meter per second for the next successive seconds. So this kind of acceleration is known as what? Uniform acceleration. So now we shall know what is meant by non-uniform acceleration. Okay, so look at here. When the object is at A, okay, so now the object is at A. So while moving from A to B, if the velocity is 2 meter per second. Now while moving from B to C, if the velocity is 3 meter per second, and when it is moving from C to D, if the velocity is 5 meter per second, and while moving from D to E, and the velocity is 3 meter per second. So now here is also velocity is changing, no? So here is also velocity of the object is getting changed. So look at the change. Okay, so this change is not constant. At first instance, the velocity is increased only by 1 meter per second. During next instance, the velocity is increased by 2 meter per second. And see, look, during the third instant, the velocity is decreased 2 meter by seconds. Okay, so here the change is not uniform. The variation is not uniform. At one place it has increased by 1 meter per second, and in next time it has increased 2 meter per second, and next time it has decreased 2 meter per second. So this change is not uniform. So this kind of acceleration, it is also acceleration, no? Why? Because here there is a change in velocity is there. So this kind of acceleration is known as non-uniform acceleration.